Hello everybody, it's Felix here from the Tennis Brothers. Just before we start this video, I want to give a big shout out to our friends over at Tennis Point. The racket that I switched to, Wilson Ultra, you can buy, there'll be a link in the description where you can go check this racket out. I've seen a lot of you have been asking me why I changed. Just to clarify to you guys, I changed because it's an 18x20 string pattern, gives me a lot more control, and that's something I really like. If you guys can tell, it's really windy here at the moment, so you're going to have to bear with us. I'm going to try and speak as loud as possible. So let's get into the video. This is going to be 3 tips to improve your tennis. So guys, tip number 1 is the grip of the racket. Very essential in hot or cold weather, when you're sweaty or your hands are very dry. The grip, something that I've been taught, my stringer told me about 3 years ago, was always to put your grip, the end of the grip, slightly higher up on the racket, so that when you're gripping it, especially on a backhand, and I have quite a high grip, so all of my fingers can go on the grip, and I can properly grip the racket. So I'm going to quickly re-grip this one and show you guys exactly what I mean, and this will also be kind of a grip tutorial video. So yeah, let's ungrip the racket. That was pretty smooth. Take this little bit off and you want to line it up. See, I've done so many regrips now, I can see exactly where I put it on before, and then just stick it on, hold it down, and then you want to reasonably tight, and then around. Once you get your first rotation there, make sure that's tucked under, and then you can just stretch it out and just grip it around, wrap it around. Now I've done this many times, so I've got the speed to do it, but if you guys aren't as quick, then don't worry. Right, so now we're getting to this main important bit. The racket finishes here, but I'm going to go slightly further than that, so I'm going to make sure, go all the way out, up to around here, maybe this much further, and I'm going to put my sticker on top of it, so when I play, the racket never slips out of my hands or becomes uncomfortable or anything like that. So there we go guys, look, I can fit my whole backhand on the racket without it slipping off. If it was here, I'd have a bit more of a problem. That's tip number 1, you can do it before any match, anytime you're doing grip, and it will really help you in some key situations. So guys, as many of you already know, tennis players' shoes is one of the most important parts of kit that they have. So I recently got these shoes from Tennis Point, link in the description, and a key tip that I wanted to show you guys is what I do every time I buy a new pair of tennis shoes. So if you see here, a lot of these tennis shoes have 2 holes at the front, like the last lace, where you can put it in. And now this is something I got taught by a strength and conditioning coach long time ago when I was maybe under 9, and it incorporates a lot more stability into your heel, and it means that you can have a much more snug fit, and it feels a lot more comfortable, preferably for me, and it means that I feel a lot more stable in the shoe, and I can move a lot faster from side to side. So what you want to do is you want to take the lace coming from this last one going into here. So normally you'd slot it into the top one, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to slot it into the bottom one, take it out, and then I'm going to need to put it back into the top one here to create almost like a loop, which we're going to put the lace in after. So I'm going to put that like that. I'm going to leave that one and do exactly the same for the other side. This will make sense in a minute. So we're going to put this through here and then take it out this side again. Okay, so now we've got these 2 loops. What you want to do with these 2 loops is feed the lace coming from this loop through this one here, and do exactly the same for the other side. And now you've got this pattern here, and then you can just slip the shoe on, tie it up like a normal lace, and basically what this will do is pull this whole side of the shoe and this whole side of the shoe together, which basically causes tension around here and incorporates the heel into your foot, which basically allows you to move a lot better. This has helped me for years. Only problem is that you might break laces a bit quicker, so I'd recommend, if you're going to use this, then maybe order an extra pair of laces when you order the shoe, but I definitely think it's worth it, and that's what I've been using for years now. So guys, the third tip is mental strength. So it's really important when you're down in situations to keep strong mentally, to come through them. In the last 2 weeks of tournaments, I was 9-7 down in a final, and to go when it went 9-8, I just thought to myself, let the last points go, nothing matters anymore, just focus on the next point. Then it went 9-all, 10-9 to me, and I felt very confident then that it was coming back, and then 11-9, and I finally won it. And that just shows to you guys that if you stay mentally positive and you think to yourself that every point is the next one and that that's really what counts, then you guys can really improve and become better in those tight situations and come through them like I did. So guys, thank you for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more content, make sure to like and subscribe and turn bell notifications on to not miss another video.